Subscribe GA. Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nina worries after Ned's finding Drew threatening Tracy. Is Dex's best option? According to General Hospital, Drew Cameron Matheson, will maintain that Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, has the solution to his issues. Tracy is likely to make charges and respond in kind because it appears that Drew will attempt to blackmail her. In the meantime, Brooklyn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, will find herself in a precarious predicament of her own and may have to lie her way out of it when Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, questions her about why she returned to deception. Brooklyn doesn't want Chase to learn that Tracy used influence to get his badge back. And she also doesn't want Chase to learn that she is currently being compelled to spy at deception. Of course, there might come a day when Brooklyn can no longer take the falsehoods. Since Brooklyn is once again withholding significant secrets from Chase, she will undoubtedly struggle with her conscience. According to other GH, Don Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, would ask for assistance. So this will relate to Anna Devane's, Finola Hughes, forced resignation from the WSB. Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, will decide on what he thinks is his best course of action in Carly Spencer's, Laura Wright, kitchen, and will declare he's going to do it. Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, reminded Dex of their commonalities and noted that he was now all in during their last talk. If Dex wants to stay in town and be with Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, perhaps he will come to the conclusion that accepting his job is the only option. Whatever Dex decides, Jocelyn won't agree with it and will beg him to make a different decision on Thursday's episode. Carly will next have a secret meeting with Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, on the GH stairway. Carly will then inquire as to whether Michael would entrust Sonny with the life of a loved one as a result. Carly believes she can mend everything, even the disaster Michael and Dex made, but if the truth about their plot is revealed, things can get even worse. Sonny, on the other hand, will meet with someone and emphasize that some things are best said in person. Sonny might find Anna and console her because he's worried about her and how she's doing. It's true that Anna will have a lot of support on Thursday's episode. Perhaps Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, will get an opportunity to console Anna as well. Ned Quartermaine, Wally Kurth, who heard Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, mention Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, as the source of that SEC tip, will be furious now. Ned will approach Nina and claim that it was her all along, but it seems that he won't immediately tell Sonny on the situation. Ned might believe that he can exploit this significant news as leverage in typical Quartermaine fashion. According to General Hospital, a nervous Nina will have to fight her nerves for a while. So during the week of June 12 to 16, she'll still be working up a sweat. Ava turns on Nina for the sake of Avery. Ava Jerome, Maura West, on General Hospital, is in a precarious situation. As Mason Gatlin, Nathaniel Gray, moves on with his own plans, which Ava is informed about on a need-to-know basis, she is already battling to maintain her composure. She doesn't have much time for thinking about other people's issues, let alone all the controversy Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, has sparked with the SEC and Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, for her own benefit. Ava forewarned Nina that their relationship would be over if Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, ever found out what she had done. While Nina is doing everything in her ability to prevent that, she will be totally taken by surprise when Ava makes sure Doe's hospital and general plan by Nina Reeves fails miserably. For Nina, things are going fairly nicely thus far. She might succeed in her scheme to seduce Drew Cameron Matheson. It was simple as pie to persuade Olivia Quartermaine, Lisa Locicero, to carry out Nina's instructions while having her believe that Nina also wanted it. Nina's current challenge is persuading Drew that Carly would abandon him in favor of Sonny. Drew may initially become concerned about this because of a few allies in his corner. Olivia and Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, who may both have an opinion on the topic. Nina is Carly's arch-enemy, so normally her opinion wouldn't matter. But when Drew's anxiety is already through the roof about it, anything is conceivable. But she might become a little too cocky and overexcited to carry out this plan, and it might backfire on her. Drew may be completely enamored with Carly, but his paranoia rivals that of her best friend. Ava will start to worry that she might wind up being thrown overboard with her best friend as Nina's plot goes awry, and she is in danger of being discovered. She has a child to consider and doesn't want Sunny to even consider the possibility that she might have assisted Nina in her quest for self-serving justice. Ava might find herself on the verge of having to pull the ripcord as Nina gets closer to tragedy. Carly Spencer meets with Ava Jerome. Ava could capitulate and turn Nina in on herself in an effort to save her own skin and safeguard Avery Corinto's Grace Scarola. It's possible that she may inform Sunny directly about what his fiancé has been up to, but doing so would make their separation both sweeter and more heartbreaking. Instead, she should go to Carly. We can be certain that Sunny will want to hear Nina's version of events. Will the love story of Dex and Joss have a terrifying ending? General Hospital is a place where trouble is constantly simmering nearby. The youthful lovers Dex and Joss are currently engulfed in the passion of their ongoing affair on the venerable ABC soap opera. However, the most recent spoilers hint that their romance may come to an abrupt end. Even Dex's life might end abruptly, or at the very least be in danger. Will his relationship with Joss be over after this catastrophe, though? To learn more, continue reading TV season and spoilers. Is Joss and Dex's growing intimacy a recipe for trouble? General Hospital's most recent episodes have advanced Joss and Dex's love story by a great distance. A connection that was once just a hookup when Joss was engaged to someone else has since developed into a devoted partnership. In the most recent episodes of the soap opera, Joss not only confessed her love to Dex, but she also confided in him about her anxieties. She said that she is afraid of love and relationships, particularly in light of what happened with Oscar Nero and Cameron Weber. Even so, she continues to stand up for Dex on General Hospital despite having a dread of commitment. Joss is now prepared to do almost anything to guarantee his safety. And even that seems to be a sign of things to come. She competed for her boyfriend against Michael and Sunny, respectively. She is literally doing everything in her power to persuade Carly to hand over Sunny so that Dex may get rid of him as a byproduct. But Carly sounded the alarm about a catastrophe in the event that Sunny gets imprisoned. Hospital in general Dex's life is in danger due to the Sunny scandal. Carly warned Michael of dire implications when they were discussing the entire plan against Sunny. She even stated explicitly that someone would die if Sunny was sent to prison. Even though she didn't directly assume Dex's name, we all know how General Hospital handles situations like these. The entire plot involving Joss and her family revolves around her efforts to save Dex. Therefore, it won't be shocking in the slightest if Dex suffers serious injuries or even passes away. And this wasn't the first time Carly had mentioned a General Hospital patient getting wounded. Carly was shocked when Michael originally revealed that he had hired Dex to join Sunny's organization in order to gather evidence. Sunny would murder Dex if he discovered that Michael had betrayed him and filmed evidence against him, she said, ripping Michael a new one. Dex is about to get into serious trouble, one way or another. It will be fascinating to see how that affects his friendship with Joss. What the hell happened to Jocelyn Jacks from GH? Jocelyn Jacks used to be a typical young soap opera teen heroine you could cheer for. But those days are long gone thanks to General Hospital, which has turned her into a callous, cruel woman who focuses almost exclusively on herself. The complete change in Jocelyn Jacks. Our hearts bled for Jocelyn only a little over a year ago, when her first sexual encounter was abused in a way that may make many young people avoid having sex. We were moved to tears by Eden McCoy's portrayal of Joss's humiliation and pain as a result of having her first encounter with Cameron, William Lipton, broadcast online due to Esme's Avery Kristen Pohl slee antics. Following that, as Joss and Cam cautiously negotiated their relationship, GH provided us a believable tale that was driven by character rather than narrative. We had witnessed them both mature before our own eyes, with McCoy joining the soap opera in 2015 at the age of just 11. Thought we were familiar with both characters, maybe we didn't know Jocelyn. We anticipated turbulence between the young lovers and pondered whether their relationship had been permanently harmed. We knew Joss and Cam's relationship was almost over when she met Dex, Evan Hofer, and we never anticipated things to turn out the way they did. Jocelyn was she had known her entire life, and this new interesting man in town. But it seems that meeting Dex has made Joss into a completely different person. And this new person is not at all kind. Hospital in general, Jocelyn Jack's change is gradual and slow. Following in Carly's, Laura Wright, Take No Prisoners' footsteps, Jocelyn has always had a little, or more than a little, of her mother in her. And there was nothing wrong with that. She was a strong, independent young lady who knew how to stand up for herself. But she lacked the total feeling of entitlement she currently displays. Despite the fact that Jocelyn frequently offended us by speaking for Trina, Tabby, and Ali, we were willing to overlook it due to how devoted she was to Trina and her insistence that her BFF could not have created the sex video despite all the proof. However, everything started to change after Trina's trial was ended and Joss developed an obsession with all things Dex. By the start of 2023, we were no longer familiar with Joss. On General Hospital, Jocelyn Jax is unrecognizably changed. Jocelyn was being prepared to board the Haunted Star when she was ambushed by the Hook on the docks. She was saved by Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud, and Dex appeared to save Britt as well with his gun. Joss and Dex fled rather than wait with Britt until the police arrived out of concern that the PCPD would question why Dex carried a gun in a gangster town where a serial killer was on the run. Joss and Dex returned immediately to his apartment and shared a bed while she was still formally Cam's girlfriend, suggesting that the adrenaline from the incident made them both feel sexy. Jocelyn didn't think she would want to end her relationship with Cam until she had sex with someone else. She then raced right to Kelly's and gave a young man a broken heart for the new year without telling him why. She just stated that they had grown apart, which was true and was acceptable, but was not quite accurate. Joss sobbed for a long time after understanding Britt had sacrificed her life defending her. But that was all she had done when she realized Britt had died from a poison dart the previous night. She scarcely displayed any further remorse as she lied to the police about what had happened, told Carly the one person Britt had saved, and callously declined to attend Britt's burial service out of fear that it would make her unhappy. It was terrible what she did to Cameron. She kept Dex a secret from him. He only had to locate them together in her dorm room. At that point, Joss threatened the boy she had formerly loved, warning him that trouble would ensue if he informed anybody about their brief relationship in her dorm room. Both to us and to poor Cam, Joss was unrecognizable. After 5 months, all that is left is a young woman who is so enamored of her new boyfriend that she doesn't care about the people she harms. For no real reason at all. She even persuaded herself that she was engaged in a risky, forbidden relationship. Because Sonny could care less about her love life, he would never kill just because they were dating. She will never be able to forgive Sonny for ending his relationship with Carly, just like her brother. She routinely treats those she considers beneath her rudely and without cause, while she sobs over Caitlin McMullen's Willow, who is doomed for all time. She scolds Michael, Chad Duell, for making choices that can harm Dex while his wife is in a cancer isolation unit. Jocelyn has changed into a truly awful person. She presents an outward display of compassion and affection, but these qualities don't interfere with her relationship with Dex sexually. Her true colors emerge at that point when the claws protrude. And those claws and true colors will undoubtedly cause more trouble than her immature mind can comprehend for the people she pretends to love. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.